everybody, it's Gina from Orchid and Opal Jewelry and Beads. It is Friday, August the 24th, and it's been a while since my last finished jewelry update. And as you guys know, I like to hop on here every so often because I do a lot of unboxings and bead hauls, and people wonder, what in the world are you doing with all those beads? Are you just hoarding them or what? But no, I am a little bit of a bead hoarder, I will admit, but I do also have fun creating with all of the new beads and things that I get in. It's really inspiring to get in pieces that, especially maybe I wouldn't have bought on my own. They really give me a lot of ideas and spur on my creativity. So I like to get on here and just kind of do a show and tell every so often. Because I know for me personally, I love to see what other people make with the same materials, so hopefully this gives you some ideas and can help you, and it's just a lot of fun. So first of all, I just want to say thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. There's a ton of you guys, and I really appreciate every single one of you, and also the subscribers, of course, who have been with me since the beginning, since I started doing this at the end of March. I really appreciate you guys, and you leave me the best comments. You're so encouraging, and you're just awesome, and I appreciate you. So thank you for being here. All right, well, let's get started. So I want to show you first. We'll get to the necklace in just a second, but since I'm wearing this bracelet, you guys may have seen my recent bbcraft.com review, and they sent me some really cool leather, including this cord right here, and they asked me to also film a tutorial for you using some of the products that they sent, and this is a tutorial that I will be doing soon. It's an easy project, and a lot of you may have even done this project already, but I decided to use Lucerna bicones, the 6mm size, to see how they work, and I really like them. I think they came out really nice, and so I made this green one, and I used a little button here from the dollar bead box that I had. Not a button, I'm sorry, it's a large flower bead, but I thought it made a great button closure. And I also made one in blue. So I'll be sharing this tutorial once I film it, hopefully very soon. But, you can use any kind of beads with this you want pretty much. I know a lot of people have fire polish beads that are signed up to the dollar bead box and bag, and you can certainly use those. I just decided to go with something different and use some Lucerna bicones. But I like how it turned out. So, fun project to do with that leather. And then I want to share with you this necklace. So this here is made with seed beads, and you guys remember if you saw my recent Adornable Element subscription box that they sent me a ton of like pink and gray seed beads, really nice seed beads. So I wanted to do something specifically with two of the colors they sent, and so I decided to do what's called a chenille stitch, and this is a tube, and as you can see, I was able to finagle it to get the chain to go right through the tube, which I thought was kind of cool. And then I just attached a charm to give it a little something extra. But I love this, and I'll probably do a tutorial on the chenille stitch tube also, maybe even this necklace specifically, because I really like how it turned out, and chenille stitch is so much fun, and I know so many of you guys have seed beads, so, you wouldn't even really need to get any extra materials if you have that, and you could do an entire necklace out of the chenille stitch. So I made that, and I also did one with some existing seed beads that I had in my stash in green, but then I also combined it with that gunmetal color that Adornable Elements sent me. So I haven't put this one on a chain yet, but it's ready to go. You guys can see how it's actually hollow in the center. So that was a new stitch for me, and I love it. Absolutely love it. In fact, I didn't put it next to me, but let me show you this wrap bracelet. Sorry, guys. So I even, I almost forgot about this. I did something different with the chenille stitch, and I actually fed it onto memory wire. So I made like a really long rope and then fed it on the memory wire, and it actually came out really cool. So, like I said, I've been having a ton of fun with the chenille stitch. And if you guys are interested in learning how to do it, of course there's tutorials out there already, but if you guys want me to make one for you, I'm happy to do that, so just let me know in the comments. Alright, so that's it for the chenille stitch. And I also made I was inspired by the bargain bead box. Remember they sent the gorgeous like sunset inspired carnelian and all those beautiful oranges and amber colors. So I made a 2-strand necklace. Of course they sent these findings as well, so that was the way I decided to use those. Most of what you see here is from the August bargain bead box. So I love how they send coordinating items, and it's really easy to put them together to make something really cool. They sent the chain as well, and then I just finished it off here with, you know, a lobster claw and a little embellishment on the end of the chain that I like to do. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. Just love the colors, really reminds me of fall. And then I made a little set of earrings, and that's gonna fall down because I don't have anything to hold it, but that's okay. So I made a little set of earrings that kind of coordinated with the necklace as well. So yeah, that was my fun from the bargain bead box, and of course I still have quite a few beads left over from that, but that's just kind of something I made quickly when I was looking for a stringing project, and it just went together really well. So what else do I have over here? All kinds of little goodies. Let's see. So I decided to, you know, make something else with the leather cord that I received from bbcraft.com. This was the brown braided leather cord that they sent, and I had this beautiful, I believe it's jasper, donut bead from a recent bargain bead box in my stash, and I decided that I would try my hand at doing some wire work around it. I'm very new to wire work, so you know, it's not perfect or anything, especially if you look up really close, but I'm happy with the design. I really like how it turned out, and I think it adds the detail that I was looking for rather than just putting this on this cord. So it brought it up a notch for sure, and I combined the antique copper with antique brass because I thought it really brought out the different tones that were in this beautiful gemstone pendant. So that was a fun project. And then I also was practicing doing my own kind of cord ends with wire. So still practicing that, but you know, that's what we do. We just kind of learn things as we go, and practice makes perfect. So trying to stretch my wings a little bit with the wire. All right, so let me put my bead mat down so that it's not so busy, and we'll take a look at what else I have over here. Here's another piece. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it together like this. It's kind of growing on me. I was just practicing some more with that leather cord, and then these are some antique brass nugget beads that came in a recent bargain bead box. These antique brass beads came in a recent dollar bead box, but I was trying to make something masculine, and you know, like I said, this is just practice, so I kind of like it, but at the same time I kind of feel like I want to do something different with it. So I have it together for now. It's kind of cool, but you know, again, just trial and error. You know, a lot of the beading that I do is trial and error. So you guys see a lot of the finished pieces that I make, but believe me, there's a lot of stuff that I make that just doesn't make the cut. And, you know, don't feel bad when you have to take something apart over and over again, because I do the same thing. But that's just the way it goes. So then I wanted to just share with you guys these little earrings that I made, and you may have seen the recent tutorial that I posted for these. These are my little Super Duo Starburst earrings. They're super easy to make and a great way to use up if you have just very small quantities of Super Duo beads. They're very festive. You can add drops to the bottom. You can add leaves. You know, there's really a lot you can do with them. And like I said, it's just a quick project, especially if you're new to Super Duos. It's a great project as a beginner. So if you're interested, check out that tutorial that I posted recently. But I really like them. And they're a good size for me. I don't like earrings that are ginormous. You know, they just, I don't know, weigh my ears down. Some people can really pull them off. I don't feel like I can. So I like things that are kind of, you know, on the smaller side, but they still add enough color and detail to be a lot of fun. And speaking of tutorials, so I just posted the tutorial for this ring. This is done in peyote stitch, and it's even count. It's a flat peyote, and then you just join the ends together to make it a ring. So if you have never done peyote before, it's a great beginner project. And a lot of people were asking me about this ring and for me to do a tutorial on it. So I was happy to do that, and hope you guys have fun with it. And then this is one that I made yesterday in the same colors that coordinates with it. I just kind of did my own thing with the pattern to change it up and did the zigzag. So if you guys need a tutorial or want a tutorial on this one right here, I'm happy to do that. Just again, as always, let me know and I will do that for you. But I think they're so fun. They're a quick project. Can kind of zone out and do some peyote sometimes. It's very therapeutic to me. All right. And last but not least, so I was playing around with a new design for Super Duos, and I came up with this bracelet. So I may do a tutorial on this in the future if you guys are interested. I haven't even put the clasp on yet, but I think it's pretty cool. So, you know, it uses Super Duos and Lucerne bicones, you know, and some fire polish beads, and of course seed beads. So I think it's pretty neat. I'm still playing around with it, still trying to perfect it. Here's one other one that I did in a different set of colors right here. And I was inspired by a pattern that one of my viewers, Kathy, sent, and it's, I don't have it right next to me, I don't think. It's not the same at all, but it was, it had some of these Super Duos, you know, in the round. And I was inspired to do something with that. Actually, here it is. So here is the pattern that inspired me, but as you can see, I did something different with it. Plus, I'm using the Lucerne bicones. But yeah, she was nice enough to send me some great patterns. And so I just got to looking at that one day, and of course, being me, I kind of took it and went in a different direction with it. But really like them, so let me know what you think, and if you'd like to see a tutorial on something like this, I'm happy to do that as well. Alright guys, well that is pretty much it. I know it had been a while since I did a finished jewelry update. Hopefully it won't be that long before I come back and can do another one. But as always, I just want to say thank you all for watching, for being with me, for your encouraging comments. You know, you guys are the reason that I still make videos. So, you know, I just want you to know that I read every single comment and I try to respond to every single comment. So thank you, and I hope to see you guys soon on my next video. Got lots more fun in store for you guys. And don't forget to hit the little bell button if you want to be notified of any of my beading fun. So anytime I post a new video, if you hit the bell, it will notify you. So don't forget to do that, and I will see you soon on my next video. Bye-bye. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I would also love for you to follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and Etsy. Orchid and Opal Jewelry. Thanks for watching!